Hello. Today I have the honor to have one of my great clients. His name is Pedro Ferrer. He's a consulting executive, busy man, his own business, have 4 children, have life full of a lot of responsibilities. And he came to me because he wanted to feel better and improve his health. And during the process, he discovered many things that we're going to share today. How are you, Pedro?
Very good. Good morning, Dr. Luzeki. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for being with us today. And I want you to tell everyone what were your symptoms, what you were feeling before we started working together.
Yeah. So I think that the main reason I came to you was, you know what, at 46, that's my age, wanted to start paying attention to the numbers, right? I mean, you get older and never paid really a lot of attention to my health. You know, as you said, life keeps me busy and seems like you never have time to take care of yourself. And, one gets older, right? And want to make sure that, we hit later times in life in good health. So I think that my symptoms were really like lack of focus, maybe, right? Constant sense of being exhausted. But other than that, I thought I felt good, and probably dive a little bit deeper into it and what I mean by that later in the conversation. But that's originally the reason was, let's make sure we start taking care and of numbers and making sure that we stay on track for good health.
Yeah, we started working on optimization. And then what was your biggest discovery as we start optimizing your health and working on your gut, your adrenals, your nutrition, all of that?
Yeah, I think that for me, it was the energy. A lot of things, I think, as a result of maybe working on diet and following the protocols that you developed for me, it was the ability to stay focused a lot longer with the task at hand. Energy in a good way, no jittery, right? A positive energy, feeling like I felt like maybe like 20 years ago, right? Or 25 years ago. And this is something that I wanted to cover because I did not realize I was lacking of that energy. I mean, it's been a progressive deterioration in that energy level that almost you don't realize. But after maybe 3-4 weeks, I don't know the exact moment, but you start realizing like, oh my God, I feel energized. I mean, 7 p.m. hits and you still feel good. And that also translates into better night of sleep. It's the whole process that for me had changed. I feel energized. I feel in a better mood. I sleep better. I'm able to focus a lot better. So it's been a great change for me. Very positive.
Oh, I love that. Love to hear that. And working with you have been such a pleasure because I love when I work with clients that they stay committed and they do the work and they get the result. It's such a great joy for me to see you feeling better, having more energy, and how this new energy has impacted your life with your family and at work.
I think that work-wise, again, ability to get a lot more accomplished throughout the day. Before it was just as busy, but it was harder to complete tasks. It was easily distracted. Lots of thoughts coming to mind. Now being able to stay more even organized. It feels like I'm able to better organize my days. When I spend time on calls, such as now, I'm able to stay focused, not to steer away from the call with other thoughts, whatever, everything is positive. Family-wise, energy is everything. With younger kids, being able to stay active with them when they come back from school, when, the weekend comes, it's almost like it's truly feeling younger again for me.
That's good. And yeah, because when we're parents and you have kids and then the day doesn't end when you're done with work. Actually, you start the second shift, I call it.
That's right.
Because we're taking them to activities, we're at their games, we're outside, we go to bed late. It's just a lot for parents, especially when we're in midlife and then we're working and we're excelling in our careers. And then we have also to take care of our children, our teenagers, and we need to be really sharp and energized to take care of them and take care of everyone.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I love that. I remember one time that you told me, I don't need any more coffee. I just drink it because I like the taste.
It is so true, right? I mean, throughout this process, I used to have 3-4 cups of coffee, right? Especially in the afternoon when I had that crush, right? After lunch, or it was very hard to come out of. Now I have a coffee just because I enjoy the taste of coffee, but not because I need the energy. I mean, it's just, as I said, it's been a very positive change, and I would say very easy to implement. I think that the protocols, the way they presented to me and the way they were delivered, they were easy to follow. The first couple of weeks that you have a little bit more of an intense approach to it. Never felt any cravings in changing diets, anything like that. So positive, and I would say easy to implement those changes. very easy. And the results, the outcome, I can attest to it. I had seen it with my older daughter that she was, you treated her before, and I saw what it meant to her. So now I can speak in the first person.
I love that. Yeah, and I also remember when you mentioned it, you mentioned something about the cravings, that your cravings were minimal.
Yeah. And a lot of things as we reintroduced some of the foods, whatever, I never went back to it. Some of the things that I used to eat. I mean, even though we've opened up the restrictions and removed a lot of those restrictions, I think that, again, the cravings are gone. I feel good the way I feel, and I just intend to keep it that way.
I know, that's the best. When you feel good, you're like, no, I'm just going to stay in this track. Exactly what I'm doing is working. It's giving me results. It's great. Oh, thank you so much, Pedro. And then last question for everyone out there. Would you recommend this program to others?
Absolutely, I would. I mean, in our family, I'm the second one to go through the process, right? We had my oldest daughter, she's 16, went through a treatment with you. So absolutely. And the reason is, it's great to feel good. I mean, a lot of times we don't pay attention to our health. We don't pay attention to ourselves as much as we should to. Sometimes we wait for numbers to be off to take action. I feel that having tools in hand, and that's what I like the most. I mean, it feels more you providing tools for us to feel good. I think that it's a no-brainer, right? Again, I think that the goal is always to get older feeling better and feel good as we get older. So I would highly recommend it. I mean, personally, it's been easy and the results are great. I feel very good about myself. I feel very good with how I feel. So no-brainer. Yes.
That's awesome. Oh, thank you so much, Pedro. Well, everyone out there, especially males that are in very high positions with a lot of stress and they're feeling that you're in midlife and not taking care of yourself, know that it's possible to feel better. Aging is just a number. So when you go to your primary doctor and they tell you your symptoms are normal and then that's the way you should be feeling, just know that that's not true. You can age with energy, with vitality as when you were younger. And that's the goal for all my clients and all the people that I work with, that they feel young again. So then you can continue enjoying life with the full potential. Thank you so much, Pedro. And I appreciate your time.